Today is the second day of your meditation retreat. So as you meditate, as you meditate for longer time more, slowly your mind will settle down. The restlessness and those things will reduce after some time. But still some restlessness will remain. After third day, fourth day, it will be less. So the mind has to be trained consistently over a period of time to be peaceful. If it is trained like this, in deeper and deeper peacefulness, then this is what we call samadhi. Peacefulness, peacefully unified mind. So when the mind is unified and peaceful and is free from obstructions, then the mind is very light and very sharp, and it can understand things very quickly. So that is why this training of samadhi is important. If the mind is trained in samadhi, in peacefulness, in one-pointedness, based on mindfulness, based on samadhi, then this samadhi will make not just our mind peaceful, it will also strengthen the mind to manage all variations, all ups and downs in a balanced manner, first of all. It will not be affected too much by the ups and downs of life, first of all. Secondly, it will have the power to see the body and the mind clearly, the real nature of the body and the mind. So whatever is changing, it will know as changing. Impermanence as impermanence. Unsatisfactoriness as unsatisfactoriness. Non-self as non-self. Anatta as anatta, dukkha as dukkha. So that is why people go for long retreats or meditate for longer time, again, to train in Samma Samadhi. It is important. If there is Samma Samadhi, then there will be wisdom. If there is no Samadhi, no one-pointedness of the mind, then it is difficult to develop the wisdom because the mind is scattered. It cannot see clearly all the subtle changes, subtle phenomena that we are experiencing. all the subtle ups and downs that are happening inside the mind because of ignorance and craving. We cannot see. Only when it has the samadhi, it has the deep peacefulness and one-pointedness and stability, then it can see what is happening, how is it happening. Yesterday we talked about being aware and letting go. This letting go also depends on wisdom. For example, we experience bodily pain or mentally restlessness or disturbing thoughts in our meditation. And when we experience all these things, then we have to train the mind to let them go, not to be bothered by them too much. We are bothered because we grasp at those feelings. My feeling, bodily feeling, mental feeling, like this. So we grasp, and then our mind is agitated. But then when we train the mind to let go, by wisely seeing, letting go is connected with wisdom. This is not really mind. This is just one mental feeling, one bodily feeling, another mental feeling, another bodily feeling, like this. When we see like this, then it is easy to let go. Easy to let go and be peaceful. If this is done correctly, then only we will be able to let go. Otherwise, we will continue to grasp and struggle. So we use an object, for example, the breath, or body awareness, or sometimes the awareness of thoughts. We use to keep the mind focused for a longer period of time with one object. Then mind will have more stability. Generally, it is always wandering from this object to this object to this object. All the time it is busy and wandering from one object to the other. But if their mind is always busy, then that mind doesn't have power to see correctly. Because it is jumping from one place to the other, one place to the other. It doesn't have the power to see. So we train the mind to be with an object, with the right object, for a longer time. Sometimes it goes here and there, here and there. But then we go back to our original object of meditation. And we train like this. Then when it goes back, stays there for some time, and again distracted, again goes back. It does like this, then slowly it develops the habit of staying with that object, to be more peaceful, not to be so restless, not to be so scattered. This is an important thing. We have to understand this point very clearly. This is one of the primary things for which we do meditation. Allow the mind to stay in one place, train the mind to be in one place for a longer period of time, train in samadhi. Suddenly, our mind cannot be peaceful, and if the mind is not peaceful, we cannot see the things as they really are, with regard to our body, with regard to the mind. So whatever is impermanent, we think as permanent. You get something, anything good that you like. And when you get it, you're happy or you're excited. And you're happy or excited because you have forgotten. You've forgotten that this is not permanent. So you take a lot of happiness out of that thing. And then it changes after some time, some days, some months, some years, whatever it is. And then you are unhappy. Because you can see the things are changing, but mentally you are not able to accept it. Because you have no wisdom of impermanence. And this wisdom will come only when the mind is peaceful and one-pointed and stable. Then only it will know all these things are impermanent, are changing. Everything is changing. That's why meditation, developing one-pointedness, samadhi, is so important. Without this, there is no wisdom. So as you have come here to train yourself, you should make the effort like this. Whenever your mind is scattered, whenever your mind goes away, whenever your mind is busy into thinking, tell yourself, I have been busy with thinking for many, many years. And those thinking, those thoughts, endless thoughts, proliferations, we call mental proliferations, papancha. One thought to the other, then to the third, to the fourth, to the fifth, endlessly. It goes on. I've been busy with this chain of thoughts, mental proliferation. I've been busy with this. And by being busy like this, anyways, I have not become wise. And then tell yourself like this, remind yourself like this, every time it goes away. Then it will be easier for you to go back to the meditation object. Mind is kind of addicted to be restless, to jump from one to the other, one to the other, one to the other. It has become addictive. Now you have to remove this addiction, and before you remove this addiction, you have to make some effort. So you can say, in a way, the meditation, the practice that you are doing is kind of mental de-addiction. Mentally, you are de-addicting the mind from the habit of being restless and being scattered and being unwise. But then it will take some time. It is not like you come here and sit down and then suddenly everything will be fine, peaceful. No, it will take some time. That is why yesterday we talked about being patient. Patiently doing one time, two times, three times, 100 times, 1,000 times, till it is done. Patiently doing. That's important. It will take a lot of time because mind is addicted in the other way for a long time, and you cannot suddenly change everything. You have to give yourself a lot of time. So be patient and keep doing. Then you will train in samadhi. If you train in samadhi, then wisdom will arise. If the wisdom arises, then you will be able to let go naturally, peacefully, without effort. Then you will find happiness and freedom. So this much for today as Dhamma Discourse we offer to you for your practice. Now if you have any questions, you can